Story 1. The Voicemail from the Afterlife. In 2008, a woman named Debbie lost her husband, Frank, in a tragic car accident. A few days after the funeral, Debbie received a voicemail from Frank's number. It was just static at first, a low humming noise, but beneath the static, there was something else. A whisper. She played it over and over, and one phrase seemed to repeat faintly, "Don't be sad, I'm okay." Phone records confirmed the call came from Frank's old number. The strange part? The phone had been destroyed in the crash, along with Frank's body. The number was disconnected days before the voicemail arrived. No explanation. No glitch could recreate that voice. Debbie kept the voicemail saved for years until it suddenly deleted itself one night while she was sleeping. Story 2. The Late Night Caller. In 1989, a firefighter named Mark died saving 2 children from a burning building. Months later, his firehouse brothers began receiving calls from his old pager number. When they'd answer, there would be silence, followed by faint background noise. Sirens, crackling fire, and the sound of heavy breathing through a mask. One of the men, Danny, finally recorded one of the calls. At the end of the recording, a faint voice came through the static. "Keep them safe." The voice matched Mark's, verified by his wife. Even stranger, the call stopped on the anniversary of the fire, as if his final message had finally been delivered. Story 3. The Facebook Message. In 2012, a woman named Emily passed away after a long illness. A year later, her fiancé, Nathan, started receiving Facebook messages from her account. At first, he assumed her profile had been hacked, but the messages were personal, referencing memories no hacker could know. One read, "I miss the smell of the ocean. Don't forget our spot." Another, "Cold tonight. Wish I could come home." Facebook confirmed the account hadn't been logged into since before her death. The messages were sent automatically, but by what system, no one could say. The final message came exactly 1 year after she died. Goodbye. After that, the account was permanently deleted without Nathan's request. Story 4. The Train Station. Texts. A man named Owen worked nights at a rural train station in northern England. For years, he used an old Nokia phone, one that barely held a charge. After his mother passed away, he kept her number saved under Mum. One stormy night, alone in the empty station, his phone buzzed. One new message from Mum. It read, "Are you cold, love? I can see you." Owen froze. He looked around the dim platform, the flickering lights, the empty tracks. When he replied, the message failed to send. The number was inactive. But a few minutes later, another message appeared. "Train's coming soon. Be careful." Seconds later, lightning struck the signal tower. The power cut out. Had he been standing where he usually waited, he'd have been electrocuted. Owen keeps that phone in a drawer now. The battery's dead. And it never turns on anymore. Story 5. The Final Call. In 2014, a massive earthquake struck Japan. Hundreds of people reported receiving calls from missing loved ones, all from numbers that should have been unreachable. One man, Takeshi, received a call from his wife's phone hours after her body was found. When he answered, there was a pause. Then her voice, soft and distant, "I'm sorry I couldn't wait." The call ended abruptly. Phone company records showed the signal came from an untraceable source, nowhere on the network. Even today, in the wake of natural disasters, reports like this continue. Ghost calls from beyond, as if the dead are trying to say one last thing.